The file you are about to hear has been thoroughly scrutinized by the Ethics Committee and approved by the O5 Council for release to trusted associates of the Foundation. This is SCP Unredacted. Item number SCP-5417. Object class Safe. Keter. Special containment procedures. Further anomalous activity originating from SCP-5417 must be prevented at all costs. Description: SCP-5417 is a VIA-style residential house located in Kailua, Hawaii, which is impregnable to physical force. On 13 September 2024, the entire human population was transported into the anomaly. As the space within the anomaly was not sufficient to accommodate 8.6 billion individuals at once, this event resulted in the majority of humanity being killed instantly. The primary cause of death was massive crush damage from high pressure. The resultant pulverized mass of human remains evacuated through all available openings. Viscera was dispersed over a radius of 30 kilometers, with some entering low Earth orbit. Several doors and windows across the anomaly were open when its anomalous properties manifested. Due to this, a small number of humans were ejected from the structure alive. The survivors were primarily those who had initially appeared in close proximity to the exits, as there was no opportunity to navigate within the anomaly. At present count, a total of 22 humans remain alive, of which only 3 are Foundation employees. This has necessarily caused a BK-class lifted veil loss of secrecy scenario. Methods of bolstering the human population are currently being investigated.
Addendum. Begin transcript.
Okay, it's recording. God, even with the face mask, it's foul. I better not hurl, it'll make it worse. Okay. This is Cameron Park, officially D307. I'm out here to visit the house, to see for myself. Everyone else stays away from it. They hate the smell. They hate how it looks. And they hate what it reminds them of. They're just hiding. It's what they do. 99% of humanity is gone, and they hide in their offices, and they write their documents, and they fill them with this bullshit. Must be prevented at all costs. Like they could even... Just a tooth. They tried to find out who was who, to bury him. But it never worked out. Too hard to tell them apart when they were... Yeah. Researcher Chen tried to use dental records, but the whole internet was going down by then. Even the Foundation servers. And I heard those were supposed to last forever. The main guess going around is that a lot of the sites had their failsafes activated. But who knows for sure? No one's wanted to leave since we saw that ash cloud on the mainland. Everyone's here. I mean, except the lucky 22, but we're not much compared to 8 billion. I'm walking on top of every superstar baseball player, every doctor, every construction worker and prison guard. Whoever's was in charge of the Foundation, they're here too. And every other Class D mixed right in with them. Not so different anymore. Sometimes I catch myself wondering if we're, really the lucky ones here. I mean, some of those poor bastards we pulled out of the pile, they'd be better off dead for sure. And the rest of us, maybe we should have stayed in there with them. It's crazy talk, I know, but sometimes I wonder. It's just a house. A broken down house. I mean, I knew it was. I saw it already back when it happened, but I just thought maybe. They never figured out who lived here, And they never figured out how it happened either. All that fancy tech they gathered up, and the only thing it told them was nothing. No reason, no point. Maybe it wasn't anything in the first place. Maybe something just decided that day that we all had to come home.
End transcript.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you hear, join my Discord community, hire me on Fiverr, or help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. Regardless of tier, all patrons get early access to every single episode. The links are in the description. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so credit to the original author. Their link's in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki. Upvote their work, and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.